Nice. Welcome back to the show. Our next guest is celebrating 8 years of finding cheap flights and using points and miles to sit at the front of the plane, and we've been there the whole time. We're very proud of him. Give it up for the Thrifty Traveler, everybody. It's Jared.
Great to meet you, Jason.
We have been together. I mean, you been here almost, well, the Jason show's 8 years.
I think 6 years.
6 years. Well, yeah, we've been there almost since the beginning. How you doing?
Good, good. Yeah, I think when we started, I was the only employee for Thrifty
Yes,
Traveler.
you were.
Now we have 20 employees.
Yeah, it's great.
Wild,
I'm so
yeah.
proud. I just, I won't bore the audience, but you know how I feel about you. Okay, let's get to this. So it is birthday, and just like at Denny's when you eat free for your birthday, you have a birthday special. What is this?
Yeah, so for our Thrifty Traveler Premium Alert Service, so those flight deals, right to your email inbox, we're doing 50% off today with promo code BIRTHDAY. Go to thriftytraveler.com, all the details are there.
Jared, now I've never said this to you. Now, I don't want to ruin your birthday, but this is where I love you, and you've helped me, but also you make my life horrible. So you make my life more difficult sometimes, because when you sign up for that, this is how good the service is, everybody. My friends and my husband get these alerts of these great deals, and then we end up we end up going on these trips. And my credit card does not like you. That's how good your alerts are, Jared.
My wife doesn't like the service either.
Let's talk about the Mrs. Thrifty. Yeah. Okay, let's get to some news. Delta Basic Economy spreads worldwide. First, can you tell folks, there's so many terminology. What's Delta Basic Economy? What does that mean?
So Delta rolled out, all the airlines, American, United, et cetera, rolled out, this new kind of unbundled fare where you don't get like seat assignment, you don't get to board normally, now you board at the back. So long story short, don't book basic economy, because what the airlines essentially—
He means it, y'all.
I'm very serious.
Yeah, don't.
The airlines are now charging you for what you used to get for free. So they assume you're not going to do basic economy and you're going to pay more to upgrade. Well, we are going to have to do that, because if we want to get the ability to cancel for a voucher, which is just so important right now, it's so nice to book a flight 11 months out, and if you change your plans, you can cancel, get a Delta, American voucher, whatever, but you got to pay more. You have to book a main cabin or higher ticket. So the airlines got us.
Yeah, they do.
We have to pay a little bit more to get those features.
So it's worldwide. Yeah, I love Delta, but that he means it, and we've had friends that have been stuck with the basic, and it messes you up in so many ways. Let's move to passports. Wait times, how are they looking?
So, to get or renew a passport, so many people want to travel internationally, especially this summer, that the backlog has gotten 2 to 3 to almost 4 months. So way before you're planning on traveling internationally, even if you're going to Mexico, you're going to need a passport or renew your passport. Do this way in advance, because again, it could take 2 to 4 months depending on what you choose.
Do you see, again, I always say, not that you have the crystal ball, but do we see any end in sight? It feels like this backlog has been happening since the pandemic.
Yeah, it's definitely been taking a little bit longer. I mean, I think with as high as flight pricing has gotten, it is definitely slowing people's passion for travel, and people are choosing more alternatives. So I think we're right now kind of at the peak, but maybe I'm wrong.
We talked about this in the commercial break. If you watched our show last week, I gave you guys a tour of the new Delta Sky Club here at MSP. You folks in Seattle, you have a beautiful one, so you're good for a while. But I love the Seattle one. But what do you think? What's the scuttlebutt?
Yeah, I mean, even whether you're in Seattle or Minneapolis, I mean, getting into airline lounges ever since the beginning of the pandemic has become more and more and more popular. So having a new lounge, a very large lounge, as you obviously showed everybody last week.
Here it is, everyone, if you haven't seen it.
It's great. There's more seats, more capacity. I mean, it's what we need. We honestly probably need another lounge, because it's just gotten so popular, and there's been lines to get into these lounges no matter where you are in the United States. So we need the capacity.
It's great. Congratulations. That's on the G terminal. Yeah, and again, there's various ways. I always want to tell people there's various ways to get into the club. you can have a certain credit card, right? And Delta, if you fly Delta One internationally, you get access. Am I missing any ways you can get in?
No, they've made it a little bit more difficult.
Yes.
The easiest you and I, the way we're getting in is with one of the, either the Delta Reserve card, American Express Reserve card, or the American Express Platinum Charge card. Those are the two easiest ways to get into a Delta Sky Club.
Deals, deals, deals when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. Stay with us. What I love about it. Hey, Steve, can you take 5 and widen out a little bit? Just widen out, just if you can pull back. The audience and Aaron were noticing something with Thrifty's graphic here. This lovely gay couple up here, right there, yeah. This lovely, with his short shorts right there. And then his sensibly dressed husband right there. There we are, yeah. It's a what? Well, one's cold and one's hot. You know what I mean?
He's shirtless by design.
He's shirtless by design. Anyway, let's get to deals.
It's a natural segue.
It is. It is.
So these are all Minneapolis domestic deals. These are all nonstop round trip on Delta. So Minneapolis to Vegas, $177 on Delta, again through June. You can hop on Google Flights. Easiest way to book these. Minneapolis to Orlando, $197.
What?
Nonstop round trip through March. Okay. Minneapolis to Myrtle Beach, $197, nonstop round trip again, including summer and through October. So crazy. And actually, this is the one that the Thrifty Traveler team, we're doing our retreat here. Asheville, $137 nonstop round trip on Delta, June through February.
The Jason Show's doing a retreat at Pizza Barn. That's right, yeah. And Champlin. Get ready, staff. All you can eat pizza. Yeah. Those are good, though.
Yeah, Asheville, that's like crazy. It's a newer route. I think they're having trouble actually putting butts in seats, and that's why you're seeing it so cheap. So head out there.
Okay, maybe we'll forego Pizza Barn. I'll take the staff there. Aaron, you available? Yeah. Okay, let's get to some questions. Whenever Thrifty's here, we let you borrow them for Ask Thrifty. Here we go. Anna's up first. She asks, what truly is the best day to search for airline pricing? Or is there one? Or is this whole thing a myth?
There's a lot of misinformation out there all about the best day to book flights. So we have a great article that's a deep dive. Actually, if you go on Google and you type best day to book flights, the first search result is Thrifty Traveler.
Is you guys,
so just hop on Google right now and search that in depth. But what you need to know, the most important thing is there isn't a like Tuesday at midnight is the best day to book. It's when your butt is actually going to be on that flight.
Yeah.
So flying, not booking, flying on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Saturday, that's when you can find the cheapest airfare. We were talking about some of these flight deals from Minneapolis to, Myrtle Beach, Asheville. A lot of that is going to be departing and returning on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Saturday. So being flexible with when you actually fly is going to help you save.
We recently checked for a weekend trip to Chicago. Leaving on a Friday was $300 more expensive than leaving on Saturday morning. We're like, forget Friday night. We're leaving on Saturday. Yeah, it's a big difference. Yeah.
If you're retired or you're a remote worker trying to take advantage of those off days,
do it.
Quieter days, do it.
Next question's from AJ. Hi, AJ. He asks, since it's fall in South America now, is there a better time to visit the continent?
So, there's a lot of flight deals to South America right now. I would say, when it's winter here, obviously it's summer there. That's when you should go to South America. So wait for the flight deal and book it and enjoy some warmer weather.
Marissa is up next. Hi, Marissa. She wants to travel to Europe and asks, is there a country you've been to, Jared, in Europe that isn't as popular as spots like London, Paris, or Rome?
I'm Thrifty Traveler. I'm going to tell you, where can you save? Look at Eastern Europe, like Croatia, Hungary, Poland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, the Baltic countries there. They're going to be a lot cheaper, so much cheaper than Western Europe, and they're amazing. Food's amazing. Beer's amazing.
Croatia is a popular destination with friends. They love Croatia. So
there's a lot to love in that area.
Frank is up next. Hi, Frank. I'm traveling to France, he writes, in a few months. What's the best way to brush up on my French? What is it? What is it? Rosetta Stone up in here? What is it? Does he look like a language expert? Yeah.
So my wife is a French speaker. And I will tell you, and she is taking community ed classes to keep up on her French. We'll go to Paris, and my wife will speak French to a Parisian. They will reply to her in English. Because the French are very particular about their language, and if you're not a perfect speaker, they're just going to reply to you in English, because almost all of the French, most people in Europe can speak English, so don't worry about speaking local.
I'm planning to work remotely. Hey, this is here in Central America for a few months. Do you suggest I get a VPN for my computer?
Yeah, so for those of you out there who don't know what a VPN, it's just a way to securely connect, maybe to a public Wi-Fi. Maybe you're at Starbucks in Bogota, Colombia. You can connect securely so that hackers don't get control of your computer. This is really nerdy.
No, I love it. Is Jeff moving to South America? I mean, yeah.
By the way, you said Simon Says.
I know.
This is a planted
I think this
question.
is secretly a member of the Jason Show staff that thinks that they're going. I think Jeff thinks he's going to go to, I don't know, the Panama Canal for a couple months.
So I use a VPN. So I would suggest that they're super cheap. It's
Jared, you don't even have to. That question was fake. It's fake news. We're not answering that. On behalf of myself and Jared and our gay couple on the globe, give it up. It's Jared, everybody. For flight deals and travel news, I'll stay here. Head to thriftytraveler.com. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. There they are.